Death investigators are on the scene here to retrieve the body of the suspect who was gunned down by police. Officers say he left them no choice.
If you look down below, you can see that we are completely surrounded by water. I would estimate the storm surge here was probably about 6 feet, maybe even higher than that. But yeah, if you wanted to leave right now, there is no way.
Former principal Frank DeAngelis is about to take the stage. The theme of this service is remember, reflect, recommit.
Just by looking around at what's been left of this apartment, as well as how high that water line is, well above my head. And a lot of people we talk to who live on this street or own property, they really want to know how this could happen.
The road to becoming a champion is rocky. Those who want its yield wrap their hands in sacrifice, jump toward achievement, bend over backwards to meet challenges, climb toward mastery. Step into the ring, where the shuffle, flow, fight to rise and stay on top will punch you in the face. Such is the case for a young champion called
I got the feeling, 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 I got the feeling. I feel big, I feel giant, I feel king. I got the feeling, I got the feeling, I got the feeling.
La Bombita.
Down.
RJ Fernandez started boxing when he was 8.
Down.
My uncles and my family, they all box. And then one day, my dad was like, you want to try it out? And I was like, yeah. And then I ended up liking it.
Down.
His family liked what they saw. This kid was on fire.
Look at a little bomb, like he's a little bomb we comes in the air, little bombs come in. And say, you know what, you're like a little bombita, you're coming forward. Here comes the little bomb coming at you.
Fernandez started to train.
Boxing in the blue corner, representing San Antonio, Texas,
He lost his first fight.
I lost, but it was an interesting experience.
And the next, but defeat didn't leave him cold on the mat.
He didn't like the feeling, so the coaches here, myself, told him, hey, we gotta work hard. You gotta be focused. So ever since then, he won like 30, 40 in a row. There you go.
At 14, his budding boxing career seems prolific. With a record of 74-6, he has 16 national and state championship belts. He's number 1 in the country in his weight class, a ranking he's held for 4 years.
I know that being ranked, sometimes gets to people's head, and but not to him. He stays humble, stays in the gym.
But I gotta keep training because there's always gonna be somebody training harder out to fight you, out to get you.
The young fighter has become so skilled, he has to travel out of his native San Antonio to find competitors.
So the only time he gets to fight, when they go to tournaments. Tournament, you can't say no. You're in that weight, you're gonna fight him.
To this kid, family is everything. They are ingrained in every bout he's ever won.
No matter what, he's my champ.
I was gonna join soccer, but I'm already in basketball. Then I might do baseball too.
Outside the gym, Fernandez is a freshman at Holy Cross High School. He's a good student whose plan A is academics.
I want to become a professional boxer. Before that, I want to go to college at University of Texas, Austin. Thank you.
Boxing can be as consuming as hitting the books.
Keep working, keep working.
Both require a focused student. Fernandez is potent with prestige, or so says the uncle, whose pictures and championship boxing career inspired La Bombita in the first place.
I actually see Olympic talent in him.
Down.
Former boxer and noted trainer Arturo Ramos trains Fernandez.
Down.
He says the teen has a realistic shot at Olympic gold.
He's one of the few boxers who, when you put him in a ring, you're getting 101% out of him. You're not getting anything less.
Boxing isn't the only constant for Fernandez.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
When he leaves the gym or anywhere else, his father, Richard,
Come on.
who's his best friend,
10 seconds, go.
is there cultivating his son's life and talent.
Got a little sweat going, right? Even though it's like 22 degrees.
A young boxer whose dedication and faith not only makes him La Bombita, it continues to make him a champ. Marvin Hurst, Kins 5, Eyewitness News.
I got the feeling, 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 I got the feeling. I feel big, I feel giant, I feel king. I got the feeling, I got the feeling, I got the feeling.
You want some help? Oh, you got it.
Well,
You got it.
well, since yesterday.
When you really boil it down, life is just a series of memories.
Sleeping makes you grow.
So when Helen Martinez starts losing memories,
I think for me that's the most difficult. That's the most heartbreaking.
Rita Sandoval says it's like her mom
Really coming down.
is losing her life to dementia.
The most difficult is that she doesn't remember my dad sometimes.
Or even her own kids.
What are your children's names?
You and Eleanor and Ted and George.
No.
No. I don't remember. I had too many.
So that's why this gathering was created by Helen's granddaughter, Mindy Sandoval.
We're expecting one more, but they should be here soon. My family rides Harleys, and they're real into them.
And they go on family rides during the summer without her.
I brought a crowd.
Yes, you did.
My grandma doesn't get out much because she's on a walker, and I didn't want her to feel lonely or like she wasn't included.
The last time she was on a motorcycle was with her son, Ted Martinez.
Yeah, as last time she rode was with me when I first got my bike in '04.
But there's a problem. Grandma can't physically sit on a motorcycle.
I was looking for somebody who had a sidecar and just looking for somebody to volunteer to do it.
She found Scott Kirkwood.
Grandma will be right here. We will have her strapped in.
Kirkwood owns City on the Side, a sidecar touring company based in Inglewood. When Kirkwood was asked if he would give a total stranger a ride for free,
You know, for the question to come up, you know, would you be willing to do this? I mean, I didn't even have to think about it. It was like, absolutely. You tell me when to be there and we're there.
even if Grandma's confused.
What's going on?
Because you always say you're bored. So we're taking you on a ride.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She's not going to be in her right mind forever, so we just enjoy her now that we can. Oh, look at how nice these are, huh?
A gesture from a stranger.
Nice to meet you. Oh my God, are you kidding? It's our absolute pleasure.
A moment created by her family. They want one more ride with Grandma. A makeshift parade of everyone she loves and those who love her.
Since we are a motorcycle family, I mean, it's just, for us, it's freedom. It's so much freedom. And I want her to feel that. I want her to feel free and alive again.
They want to create a memory for a person who keeps losing them day after day.
After it's over, she'll remember it for a couple of days and we'll remind her. And we'll have pictures to show her.
I hope that she realizes that we all love her, because I think sometimes she feels left out.
Your hair. Oh, my hair fell down.
Did you
but
like
I
it?
wasn't scared.
It is such a memory, and we're going to play this over and over again for her.
Fighting dementia
I enjoyed it.
by living life.
Oh.
You ready for another one?
With photojournalist Luis Ramirez,
Should I get back in?
Nelson Garcia, 9 News.
That was so cool, huh, Grandma?
We're here for our daughter who's coming home for Thanksgiving from University of Oregon.
Yeah, I got my mom and her husband and my sister coming.
My brother, Ben Zaholka. I'm waiting for my son, Connor.
Do you have a ride? All right. Free local rides for active duty military. Welcome home. We want to welcome them all home. My name is George McNeely. I'm a Vietnam era veteran, and we didn't get people to welcome us home or anything. We had people, believe it or not, they were spitting at us, they'd throw things at us, they'd call us baby killers. I wish somebody could have done it to me. So, thank you. It means a lot, trust me. You have a ride? Thank you for your services. Appreciate it, thank you. The holidays are great, but if you got somebody that's not here, you're celebrating without them. My son's name was Justin McNeely. He was killed in 2010 in Afghanistan. You know, it's because of my son that I stay active in veterans affairs and things like that. You have a ride, boss? Thank you for your service, buddy. Appreciate it. Well, I got here about 4:15. I plan on being here probably till about 9 o'clock when they shut the booth down. As long as they don't tow my vehicle, I'm good. You need a ride there, boss?
What's up? Nah, I'm headed to Colorado Springs. I'm not gonna make you drive that far, but
Hey, I'd do it for you if you need it, man. You want to go get your bag and come back over here and meet me at the booth, and I'll give you a ride.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, man. We got a ride. Did you get any dinner or anything?
I've already eaten, but I appreciate it,
Okay.
sir.
Well, I was going to say, I'd make sure that you got a meal, but, you know, because you got to be fed, you know?
America's Best Value in. Maybe not. If, and that's if, these price gouging complaints are true.
So many people were trying to look for a safe place to stay that it was just absolutely ridiculous the amount that they were asking for.
We've confirmed Florida's Attorney General is looking into 2 to 3 price gouging complaints at this place in Bradenton,
We're gonna go see the king and the king.
including a case involving Callie Miller.
How do you just double the price of a room in one night?
Before Irma hit, Miller claims her family was paying $69 a night, and then suddenly they got a bad wake-up call over the price.
We either had to pay that rate of $140 or go to a shelter. And she looked at me and I was like, well, I can't pay $140. And she's like, well, then you'll have to go to a shelter. That one a lot softer? Yeah.
Ouch. Not good news for Miller, who's already on a tight budget and worried about a safe place for her 4-year-old. Price gouging during disasters is illegal in the state of Florida. Callie Miller's complaint is just one of 11,000 that have been filed so far with the AG's office in the wake of Hurricane Irma.
Penalty is $1,000 per complaint, up to $25,000 each day.
Okay, so here we are at the hotel in question. I got the complaints, and so I'm going to try to get an explanation. So let's see how this goes. My name is Jeremy Hohola. I'm a reporter for Channel 10 News here. Eventually, we found the owner, and boy, did she talk. You think all of this is just a big miscommunication?
It is. It is.
She's adamant that price gouging complaints are absolutely false. Did you go from $69 a night to $140 a night?
No, we never had, I swear to God, I never had a 140 a rate.
You never had a 140
No, we never
rate?
had a 140 a rate. Let me show you this. I don't
So
know why.
you categorically denied that there was
we
a...
never had 140 a rate. I'm not
We left wondering how the AG will sort this one out. When this place is, subjected to 2 or 3 complaints, filed by more than one person, you got to wonder what's really going on here.
I mean, it was one of those situations where you don't want to sit and get into an argument.
Colorado's home. It's the state with 300 days of sunshine, but it's also, I think, my favorite state because of the people.
You have the mountains. It's just so gorgeous here. I love the weather. We get all 4 seasons.
My favorite part about Colorado would have to be the arts, especially the Santa Fe Street and the Rhino District, and all the cool street art around here.
You got the mountains, you got, there's the weather, everything's nice about Colorado. I went to California for a couple of years, but I came back to Denver, Colorado, because this is my home.
Colorado to me means home. It's where I grew up.
Estoy trabajando en un lugar de comida mexicana. Y hay muchas formas de traer la cultura, pero la comida es la principal.
I love Colorado.
And I'm just really happy that I can be living here as a Chinese.
Happy birthday, Colorado.
Happy birthday, Colorado.
Janandem Mubarak ho, Colorado.
Joyeux anniversaire, Colorado.
Chúc mừng sinh nhật, Colorado.
Feliz cumpleaños, Colorado.
สุขสันต์วันเกิด Colorado ค่ะ
สุขสันต์วันเกิด Colorado.
Feliz cumpleaños, Colorado.
生日快乐 Colorado.
That is in my mother tongue.
This will always be home no matter where I go in the world.